Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've made quite a few videos and haven't actually done a get to know me video or a get to know me tag, and I thought it's kind of time to do one because you don't know who you're watching, you just know my name. So I'm going to do the get to know me tag, but I'm going to do it a bit differently because the questions, I thought they were kind of limiting. So there are some questions and some of it I'm just going to be speaking about me and my life. So let's get into the video. My name is Rachel, or Ray. Rach. My uncle likes to call me Ray Charles, like Ray Charles or Rachel, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what people call me, but I don't mind, any name's fine. Yeah, if it's my name, obviously. I was born on November 30th. I share the same birthday as my dad, so yeah, we have our like parties together and stuff. I'm 20 years old and I used to live in London. So I was born in Islington, lived in Walthamstow, which is in East London, and 3 years ago now I moved to Hertfordshire, Chesham. It's a lot different from London. It's a lot quieter. It's nicer though, like it's just a nicer, peaceful environment, but London isn't far, and I also drive, so yeah, I passed my test last year January, and I have a car. It's a black Ford KA. It's a small little like mini go-kart thingy. It's really cool and I love it. At first I wasn't the best because I'd gone to uni and I tried to start driving again and I was awful, like I was so bad. But I've gotten a lot better, but I still make like stupid mistakes because I'm not the best driver anyway, but I can drive. I study adult nursing at university. Last year I went to a different university and I studied psychology and I hated it. It was like probably one of the worst years of my life, but it was also one of the best years of my life because I met so many people and stuff like that, and I've made so many friends. So I dropped out of that uni last year and just started again. I hated high school. I loved college. College was nice because you could sort of do what you want, but I hated high school because it was just awful. Like you had to do what the teacher said, you had to dress a certain way, you felt like a clone. You couldn't be yourself. Our school was really strict, so you had to wear like black coat. I remember I had like a brown coat and I got in trouble for it. It's like so stupid. Your hair had to be black, you couldn't dye your hair, you couldn't wear makeup, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. You had to go to class, you had to learn what they taught you, and it was just so boring. I remember I had to go to like extra classes, like Spanish extra classes, because I wasn't good at Spanish because I speak English, so. And when I went to like the first class and it was so boring that I just started like bunking the classes, like not going to them. And my mum would like pick us up from school, me and my best friend, she'd pick us up from school and be like, how was extra class? And I'd be like, yeah, it was great. And then my mum would ask my best friend Naomi, did she go to extra class? And I would like be hitting her leg, like say I went to extra class even though I didn't. And she would be so obvious. She'd be like, Rachel, why are you hitting my leg? So yeah, I always got caught when I bunked classes, but I hated school. Like it just wasn't for me. And I guess that's why uni is like, it's good and bad because it's kind of like school in a way, but at the same time it's not like school. And you're sort of doing what you want in a structured way. Yeah. I live with my mum and dad because I'm still a baby and I'm really dependent on them. And I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. They're all younger than me. My dream job, this is the job that I would love to be doing, is to be an air hostess. I think I made a fanfic video. Yes, I'm a fangirl. I love fanfics. I still read them and I love them. They're just amazing. So I am a proper fangirl. I have obsessions over everything and anything that excites me. I'm obsessed with Jessie J. Everyone knows that. I literally love her. I have signed pictures, signed books, everything. Been to concerts, you know, I'll get there 12 hours early, wait there just to see it. Like, I love her so much. It is obsessive. People say obsessed. not obsessed, obsessed. So so yeah, that's that. But I also like love loads of other things. Like I used to have an obsession with Drake, obsessed with Neymar, the football player. Oh, he's so good. Obsessed with One Direction, Zayn Malik, all of it, like just obsessed. But my biggest obsession is Jessie J. My favourite TV show is The Big Bang Theory. At first I was like, oh, you know, it's alright, it's kind of boring. And I was just like, you know, I didn't think much of it. And then I watched it from like season 1. I was like, and then I got really into it. And I watched all 8 seasons. And I remember like when I started season 1, I was like, I'll never get through this. Like there's 8 seasons, there's 24 episodes in each season. You know, so when I was on season 8, episode 24, I was like crying. I was like, how did this happen? It's only been like a month, if that. Obviously there's a new season 9 now, and it's so funny. Like, it's so funny. I just love it. I love the you know, when Raj and Howard make that song for and Dr. Jones. Oh, it's so funny. It makes me laugh so much. Or like the Star Wars, when the new Star Wars comes out and they get like really anxious that it's not gonna be good. Oh no, it's one of the best TV series. It's just so, it's cleverly written and it's smart, it's insightful, and it's different. Like, it's so different. You'd never think nerds would be so cool. Like, I love it. My favourite movie, I love Tom Hanks. So any movie with Tom Hanks is amazing. I also love Giovanni Ribisi. Loads of people don't know him, and I don't want people to know him because I want him for myself. So I'm just like giving that away now. But so I love Saving Private Ryan because they're both in it. I love That Thing You Do because they're both in it. I love Heaven. That's Giovanni Ribisi. Tom Hanks, I love Joe versus the Volcano. I love it. I love Forrest Gump. I love Big. I have a list of all his movies and I like tick them off when I watch them, like try and insert an image of the list. I love the man with one red shoe. That was so funny. Yeah, I love young Tom Hanks. Nothing in Common is great. Yeah, all these like 80s movies as well. I'm really into 80s movies as well. So I watched Vacation, the 1983 one. It was everything. And then is it 2015? The 2015 Vacation. I was literally, it's so funny. Even the 2015 one is so funny as well. But I love the bit where he goes to the dad's house and it's the same dad from the 1983 one in the 2015 one, and they use the same car. I love it. I love it. I love more 80s movies. Dead Poet Society, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I like football. I don't know everything about football. I can watch football. My favourite football team is FC Barcelona. Actually, I had this friend who was from Spain. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about him. He was from Spain and I really liked him. Like, I really fancied him. So I was like, oh, hi. You know, and I don't know how we started talking about football. And I was like, I love FC Barcelona. And he was like, ew, I love Real Madrid. And I was like, huh? How? Like, how can you like Real Madrid? Because FC Barcelona is better. And I was trying to explain to him that we have better team players, we are better. You know, Iniesta won the World Cup for Spain. That was 8 years ago now. But, you know, we did it. We did it all. Like, you know, why do you like Real Madrid? I've only ever had one boyfriend in my whole entire life, and I was 16 and very stupid. Yeah, I don't know, like, whether we're friends or, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen him in years. But I know, like, if I was to see him, it wouldn't be, I wouldn't make it awkward, or I wouldn't be funny about it, just be like, you're right, sort of thing. Like, yeah, we have the same friends, but I just think we've sort of, yeah, we haven't met up with the friends at the same time, so it's not really an issue, really, and I'm just so over it. Like, it was 4 years ago now, I'm 20. I'm a lot smarter than I was, so I've liked guys since, but not dated them. My favourite band, I love Arctic Monkeys. They're just too good. They're too good. I love The Neighbourhood. I love my grandmas. They're like my 2 best friends. One of my grandmas lives in Ghana because I'm half Ghanaian, half Antiguan. And the other one lives 20 minutes down the road from me, so I drive to her house like usually every week, and we just like sit and watch you know what we do? We sit, watch Countdown, watch Deal or No Deal, and then we watch The Chase, and then it was like the news, Emmerdale, Corrie, EastEnders if it's on. So we, you know, and we just talk about her life, because her life is just so interesting, so much more cooler than mine, so much more adventurous than mine. I sit at home and play with makeup, and she was making my life easier. She had the courage to, you know, get up and leave Antigua and come to England, a whole totally new country, start a life with my granddad, which is her husband. She did all this so my life's easier, if that makes sense. So I don't have to work as hard. She worked two jobs, my granddad worked 2 jobs. I don't have a job at the moment, but she's made it, she's set it up for me so that I don't have to work as hard as she did. And that's with all of our grandmas and granddad, really. If you spoke to them, you would realise that. And I mean, when she said she got up and came to England, I was like, who did you go with? I went by myself. That's what she said. I went by myself. I was like, you went by yourself? Like, when I went to Sheffield, which was uni last year, I had to get my mum to drop me, and when she left I cried. You know, that was 3 hours away, not a completely different country. So you got to be very courageous to do something like that, I think. And it is inspiring. There's a few questions there. I've got it on a piece of paper, so old school. This one's righty or lefty, so do you write with your right hand, do you write with your left hand? I mainly use my right hand. I can write with my left hand, so I'm ambidextrous, and when I was 11 I had to learn to write with my left hand for a certain reason, which I will try and explain in a different video. So I had to learn to write with my left hand. I was always pretty good with my left hand anyway, but I had to learn to write with my left hand due to a certain reason. But now my right hand works perfectly, so I write with my right hand most of the time. All the time, really. I don't go, oh, I'll write with my left hand for fun, but I can write with my left hand. Do you have any piercings? Yeah, I have quite a few. So I have my nose, tragus, 2 my ears, my industrial, and I have my belly. That's 6 piercings I have at the moment. My favourite piercing is my nose piercing, because, I don't know, it just makes me feel alternative. I'm not that alternative, but it makes me feel like I am. Just like any other person, really. Tattoos. Do you have any tattoos? No, but I want one. I want a peace and love tattoo, like in one. And then I want an elephant. And then I want a tattoo that says be true to who you are. Because Jessie J inspired me. First concert, Jessie J. It was, do you know what it was? It was November 2013. It was the Oxford Street Christmas lights. If you live in London, you know Oxford Street. They turned on the Christmas lights and Jessie J did a performance, and it was wicked. It was so cool. Yeah, and then I've been to like 5 others since. Only of her. I haven't been to any other concerts. It's just Jessie J. Single or taken? Single. I am very much single. So if you fancy me, just DM me. Or just leave a comment. Get no comments. So that is all the questions, and that's all I can think of to tell you about my life. You can leave comments about your life as well. Obviously just what you want, like your name, how old you are, what you do. That would be interesting to see. To see what everyone else is doing, because I want to know. Because I'm nosy, that's why. But anyway, thanks for watching this YouTube video and listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to do more tag / kind of different videos like that, I will. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.